can't believe we're already less than a month away from getting our first DLC pack. I am super excited, especially to be able to play Gear 5th Luffy, because just seeing him in the anime has made it even more of a thing I want to do. Every time I watch an episode, it makes me want to just hop on and play a couple rounds. Today we're going to be doing some Oden gameplay. And I couldn't find a New World lobby, and I didn't feel like hosting, so I just joined a Grand Line one, which the difficulty shouldn't matter too much. The game's pretty easy anyways, doesn't matter too much. But, yeah, I have honestly been playing a bunch of Bleach Brave Souls the last couple days. It's just I've been enjoying Bleach being back so much that got back into it. Because I used to play Brave Souls a long time ago. Then I stopped. And I picked it up on and off again every so often. But I had to start a new account when I got my PlayStation. Or like when I made it for my PlayStation. But been enjoying that. Just grinding it. Not doing a whole ton. Just it's nice to have on while I'm watching, like a game to be able to play while I'm watching YouTube or something on my computer, and then I can play that in the background, grind out some characters and stuff. Because I like collecting characters in gacha games, but I also just absolutely fucking hate gacha games. So I usually get bored of them pretty quick, but it's whatever. Deal with it for now. I also have gotten a lot of the characters I've wanted to play, so it's worked out. Speaking of characters, I actually really love Oden in this game. Most of the previous DLC characters are all pretty good characters, but Oden's up there. He's really fun. I think it's still broken since the last update, but his Conquer's hockey skill doesn't work at the moment. But all of his moves are really cool. He does insane damage, and he's kind of like Mihawk and Shanks, where he can get a boost to his weapons. Except instead of having to do a full combo, if you just start a combo, it activates, or if you press triangle, it activates. Then you can go into that mode. Makes it very nice for getting increased damage and wider range of attacks and stuff. I saw that I don't know if it was official, or I assume it was. I don't remember where the hell. I think I saw it on Reddit, but it was some gameplay of the base Luffy before he transforms into Gear 5th, and he had it was basically, I think it was just his default combo it showed, but it had the red Conquer Saki on it, which is a nice touch to just his base form. It also gives me hope that we'll probably be able to use your fourth Bounce Man and Snake Man on that version of Luffy, which will be super sick to be able to go through all of Luffy's forms basically. It's still pretty sad to me that this game doesn't have Gear 2nd as a Full Force Awakening. I guess this game's also weird in that it didn't do all the pre-time skip characters for the Straw Hats. There's a lot of strange things that happened when they moved from 3 to 4. But overall it's enjoyable. I like a lot of the changes they made. But going back to Power Warriors 3 is still fun, and they both kind of stand well enough by themselves. Plus, this game, it just has characters this game doesn't have. Although now that I think of it, I think the pre-time skip Luffy in this game has Gear 2nd as a full force burst, but I think they just didn't carry over to the post-time skip outfit. Which I guess is whatever, if that is how it is. I can't think of it off the top of my head for sure, but I think that's how it is. I kind of has so much fucking health right here. It's also annoying. The Logias bounce you around quite a bit, which I think there was a skill in the first, or not the first game, but in the third game, which was the first game I played, but where you could do damage to Logias better when they were in that, like, their burst form, because it is a bit scuff and they can like hit you out very easily. But I guess it makes sense, it is a Logia. I could put on some like the moves that make you not flinch and stuff, but I think I still have on a bunch of the skills for grinding for money and skill or crew points and coins. So it takes up some extra slots, but it is nice to have like the stuff that makes you be able to like not get flung around the map by everything, because that is one of the more annoying things that happens in this game. But I do like how it is, the characters have like guard breaks, because it'll adds a little bit more to the combat to just like button mashing, that's it. Which is still basically just button mashing when you play this game, but it's more about the fact that you can do the combos and like moves that the characters can do, and it's just like so freeing, or like such free combat that it's about as close as you can get to feeling like playing a One Piece character, because they are pretty fucking OP and just trounce through most of the fodder characters in the series. But I should maybe do a YouTube video at some point on some of the other One Piece games, because I have all of them except for Odyssey. And whenever I do get Odyssey, Jesus, I can't speak, but whenever I do get Odyssey, I will 100% do a playthrough of that on my channel, which probably be edited down slightly more because it's turn-based, so a lot of the same type of shit on repeat, but it'll be a fun game, and I have had basically no spoilers for like what happens in the story in that game. And I actually, even though they're basically usually just like filler quality stories, I enjoy like the games and stuff. That man, Oden's emote is so good in this game, or taunt. But yeah, I enjoy all the other One Piece games. The story, like the Law DLC for World Seeker, I think that's one where Law was helping out a kid. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the World Seeker story as a whole. Okay. One Piece Red Deluxe, or Unlimited World Deluxe, or whatever. That one, I enjoyed the story quite a bit. And it honestly had... the villain had a cool devil fruit because it's basically like a vampire. But also, Luffy has such a badass moment. And whenever I see the Gear 5th moment where Luffy like depowers down and he turns like an old man, that basically happens in that game because I think the vampire guy, like the main villain, sucks out all your power or something, and you're like fighting as basically like an old man that's just like drained of all your energy, and it like looks similar to how it Luffy does look when he powers down from Gear 5th. But that moment in that game is so sick when you're playing in that boss battle. I honestly regret not recording that and One Piece World Seeker when I played through them the first time, because I enjoyed them both quite a lot. But that'll be all for this video, and I'll catch you guys all later. Peace!